Hi guys, I'm back with part 2. Alright, so the next question is, how do you feel about giving bad or negative reviews? Obviously, I don't really care. I think the reason that we might give a bad review, because there's been books in the last week that I've tried to read and I've read a quarter of it or a third or half and I had to stop. And I didn't post a video about it, The books that I do post a video about that I think are really bad, or if I might have liked but there was parts I didn't like, is because I think we get emotionally charged. When you get disappointed and you invest time into a book, you want to vent to somebody, And obviously, if you're subscribed to my channel, you either love beauty and books, or you like both of them or one of them. So of course, I feel like I can say that to you. Let's see. Most intimidating book you're too nervous to begin. Probably any of my bind-ups. I think I have such anticipation for them, and I think a bit about it is it's intimidating. I feel like I'm gonna read and read and read for days, and I'm not gonna know what happens. And I kind of like those books that I can read in a few hours. Let's see. I'm trying to find ones that apply to me. Oh, a lot of these don't. Books I'm most likely to bring on vacation. I probably would bring a bind-up or a large book, a book that I've been putting off on vacation, because I usually have a good amount of time to read and to relax and not worry about anything else besides reading and enjoying time with my friends and my loved ones. The longest I've gone without reading, maybe a week or two. Name a book that you could or would not finish. The book that I just couldn't finish was Nightmare Academy. I read half of it and I just had to stop reading it. Excuse me. Favorite film adaptation of a novel. Darn, I should have thought about this before. I'm gonna have to say The Notebook, and it's one of my answers. I'm not gonna say it's my real answer because it's the first thing that came to me, and I only have so long to do this for you. But the most disappointing film adaptation is My Sister's Keeper. If any of you read Jodi Picoult, My Sister's Keeper ticked me off, to say the least. And that's a really depressing movie too, but the book is so good, you should read it. The most money I've ever spent in a bookstore at one time. Maybe $30 or $40. I don't really buy books anymore. How often do you skim a book before you're reading it? I don't skim a book because I don't want to see any details. I'll read the back cover, I'll read the reviews. I will not skim in the book. Do you prefer to keep books or give them away once you read them? I swap, so I don't really keep books. Are there any books you've been avoiding? Not really. A book you didn't expect to like, but you did. I'm going to say Dear John. I just read it and I talked about it. I didn't really expect to like it as much as I did. It really, I still was thinking about it today. A book that I already did that. Favorite guilt-free pleasure reading? Probably anything by Ellen Hopkins. Yeah, it's kind of depressing because it, addiction and struggling, but I love the way she writes in verse. But anyways, that is the survey. What I think is so funny about my life, and now when I think about it, is that I realize most of my friends don't read, and they don't kind of get that I read. And when I say that I'm reading, they're like, oh, you're a dork, whatever. I feel very honored that, one, my mom taught me how to read when I was so young, and she made reading a daily activity for me. We always had piles of books. The only way that I would take a nap, I wouldn't really nap. She would make me take a pile of books to my bed, and I would sit there and read while my brother took a nap, and that was my nap. And I got to read for an hour, probably an hour and a half to 2 hours every single day. And then she read to me during the day. And so reading was, when I was a kid, that was really my life. So I'm really thankful that that was something that was regular in my life, because it still is, and it's weird to me if I don't read. So I feel blessed that my mom made that such a part of my life. So thank you, Mommy. I love you. But I really hope that my children can enjoy reading as much as I do, because I see some YouTube channels on here where they have their children on the YouTube with them, or sometimes they'll come on and do book reviews with them, and I think that's really special. I think that's really cool that you share an interest. It's like a bonding thing, and you're learning, and it's something positive. You're not sitting there like drinking your life away or whatever. You're sitting there reading, you're gaining knowledge, you're learning about yourself, and I don't know. But that is a book survey. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was long, but I thought I would kind of break up the reviews in my mailboxes and stuff. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.